The six wives of Henry VIII, so the song goes, are better remembered for how they died than how they lived. Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. In Six the Musical, there's a little rewriting of history. The six queens are transported from Tudor times to the modern rock era, and they take the stage as empowered women in their own right. Joining me now are two of his wives, Jasmine Forsberg as Jane Seymour and Olivia Donaldson. She's playing Anne of Cleves. Hello, ladies. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Olivia, describe your role as Anne of Cleves.
I am Henry's fourth wife, and I was selected from a portrait that he chose. And ultimately, when he saw me in person, he decided he wasn't interested. And so he dismissed me as his wife, but I still got to live independently and thrive.
Okay, Jasmine. And what about Jane Seymour?
Jane Seymour in history is known as the dutiful, obedient wife who had Henry's son, which was very, very important in history. However, in the show, I like playing her as a very lovable goofball, a little derp who just tells a lot of mom jokes and really enjoys having fun and stepping into her power by sharing her love for her family with the audience.
And this show actually radiates girl power. Talk more about the theme of independence in this movie.
It's so exciting to see 10 women on stage, and we each have our moment to shine. And I love that about our show. We support each other, but then we each step forward and really give you the performance of a lifetime.
Henry VIII's pool for picking wives was very regimented, if I could say that. Certainly not as diverse as the women that we see on stage in Six, right?
Absolutely. This show, the six of us that you see on stage, we are all women of color. And as we, just like Olivia said, we all have our moment to shine, but for the rest of the show, we are actively supporting one another. And so it's not every day that you see a show where women are supporting women on stage, but also just six fierce, badass women of color. It's just incredible to be a part of that, and for hopefully the audience to witness that here in Boston.
And Six is not only an all-woman cast, it also features an all-woman band called the Ladies in Waiting. Let's talk a little bit about the music.
I mean, it is so much fun. It has so much energy. And our band plays, from memory, and they're just chilling. They're right there with us in fierce costumes as well. So it's a show. It's a show.
What do you like about? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What do you like about that music?
What I love about the music, I think I read your mind there, Karen, is that it pulls from such different areas of pop history and pop culture and strong women in the music industry. So we have Beyonce, Adele, Alicia Keys, hints of Lizzo and Rihanna infused into all of our music. And it's so special. So there's definitely a taste of something there for everyone who sees the show.
Now, the Six live on opening night Broadway album debuted at #1 on the Billboard cast album charts. Yeah. So how do the arrangements provide more opportunities for all six women to express their voice and give off that message of empowerment?
Every song is very unique to each queen, and it's exciting to see their personalities shine through the music. And we have, like Jasmine was saying, our ballads. We have our fierce power, Beyonce like tunes to strike. It's a wide range. It's beautiful.
I want to ask you about those costumes. Are they easy to get into? What's going on with that?
I can speak for all six of us in that they are definitely not easy to get into. Gabriella Slade, our costume designer, she won the Tony for Best Costume Design this past season. And when we are all getting dressed, we have individual time slots because we can't get into these costumes by ourselves. There are a bajillion zippers and hooks, and even our wigs have to be pinned to an inch of their existence because we do so much head whipping in the show. And I think it's definitely something worth seeing, so you see it in all of its glory.
Well, the interesting thing to me about the costumes, and you just kind of illustrated that, is how defining and they're difficult they are, which kind of speaks to how defined the roles of Henry's real wives were in the Tudor times.
Yeah, I think it's very clear. You can see the influence from the original times, and then also it's giving a flair of current. We've got bold colors, but yeah, each queen is very specifically, in line with what it was in the time.
Yes, certainly, certainly. I was just attracted to the costumes, and everybody has a different crown, right? Which speaks to the personality of each of the wives.
Very much so. Our wigs are all handmade, and our crowns. I mean, you see in Anne Boleyn, she has these little space buns with crowns that surround the space bun, and they're adorable. But it just goes to show that she's a little bit more punky and poppy, and she has draws from Avril Lavigne and the complicated era of sorts. And what I love about going back to costumes a little bit for Jane Seymour, my character, you notice she's the most covered up. She was the most demure of sorts. And in history, I would probably believe that is reflected in the
Sure.
costume as well. But I think the white color palette that they chose also resembles some of her purity as well. And with Anna of Cleves being in bright red, Olivia, maybe speak on that a little bit about how she's bold and she's sassy.
Yeah, she's definitely very bold, and I mean, unfortunately, was rejected by the king, but but still had a place in society and wore that proudly. So I think that the red is very loud
Very
and very bold.
emblematic, very emblematic of who she
Exactly.
was as a person. Wow,
Exactly.
it's a fabulous show. Olivia Donaldson and Jasmine Forsberg, thank you for joining us. And Six is at the Emerson Colonial Theater now through December 31st.